Welcome back to Top 5.
In the grand arena of the Who Will Win Tournament Anime Edition, the atmosphere was electric. Spectators from various anime worlds gathered to witness battles that would determine the strongest characters of all time. The tournament was known for its unpredictable matchups, and today's first-round duel promised to be a clash of ideologies and destinies. As the sun broke over the horizon, illuminating the vast Colosseum, two figures were brought to the center stage. On one side stood Griffith, the enigmatic leader of the Band of the Hawk, whose ambition and charisma had led him to become a pivotal figure in the lands of Berserk. His silver hair glimmered under the sunlight, and his piercing gaze betrayed a mind filled with cunning strategies and ruthless ambition. Clad in his armored attire, he exuded an aura of authority and control. Opposite him was Madoka Kaname, the hopeful yet determined magical girl from Puella Magi Madoka Magica. Her pink hair and innocent demeanor masked a strength that belied her youthful appearance. Madoka had transcended her original form to become a being of immense power, a force that could reshape the very fabric of reality. She stood ready, her eyes reflecting both compassion and resolve. As the announcer's voice echoed throughout the arena, the crowd erupted in cheers. Welcome to the first round. In this corner, we have Griffith. And in the opposing corner, the magical girl who defies fate, Madoka Kaname. The bell rang, signaling the start of the match. Griffith was the first to move, his sword drawn with a swift motion. With an agile leap, he closed the distance between them, aiming to strike. Madoka, however, was not easily intimidated. Instinctively, she conjured a shield of magical energy, deflecting Griffith's attack with a brilliant flash. "Is that all you've got?" Griffith taunted, his confidence unwavering. He knew that physical strength alone wouldn't win this battle, he needed to exploit Madoka's weaknesses. Madoka, unfazed by his arrogance, focused her energy. She had faced the darkness before and understood the weight of despair and hope. "I won't let you hurt anyone," she declared, her voice steady. With a wave of her hand, she summoned a barrage of energy arrows, launching them with precision toward Griffith. Griffith smirked, weaving through the onslaught with an acrobatic grace. He would not be defeated so easily. As he dodged, he analyzed Madoka's movements, seeking an opening. He countered with a flurry of sword strikes, aiming to overpower her defenses. Each clash echoed through the arena, a symphony of steel and magic. The battle intensified. Madoka, drawing on her vast reserves of magical energy, began to manipulate the environment around them. She unleashed a wave of light, momentarily blinding Griffith. Seizing the opportunity, she conjured a portal, teleporting behind him and delivering a swift kick to his back. Griffith stumbled but quickly regained his balance. He was impressed, this girl was more formidable than he had anticipated. "You're strong, but strength alone won't define the victor here," he said, his voice filled with determination. "I have sacrificed everything to achieve my dreams. I won't let you stand in my way." Madoka hesitated for a moment, sensing the sincerity behind his words. She understood sacrifice all too well, she had witnessed the consequences of choices made in desperation. "But at what cost, Griffith?" "You can't build a future on the ruins of others," she replied, her voice tinged with sadness. With renewed resolve, Griffith leaped into the air, channeling his power as the Hawk of Light. His body shimmered with an ethereal glow, and he descended with a devastating strike aimed directly at Madoka. She raised her hands, summoning a barrier of light to protect herself, but the force of his attack shattered her defenses, sending her sprawling to the ground. As the dust settled, Madoka fought to regain her footing. She could feel the weight of despair creeping in, but she remembered her friends, her purpose. "I won't give up," she yelled, summoning her inner strength. With a surge of energy, she transformed, her magical girl form radiating with brilliance. Griffith stood in awe, recognizing the transformation. "So, you're not just a girl after all," he murmured, intrigued by the power she wielded. He prepared himself for the final confrontation, both fighters locked in a dance of fate and will. In a climactic moment, Madoka unleashed a dazzling beam of light, targeting Griffith with the full force of her magical prowess. Griffith, undeterred, raised his sword, channeling his ambition into a counterattack. The two forces collided, creating a cataclysmic explosion that lit up the arena, blinding the audience. When the light faded, the arena was silent. Both fighters staggered, but it was Griffith who fell to one knee, his sword clattering to the ground. The ambition that had fueled him was now overshadowed by the realization of his own limitations. Madoka, though exhausted, stood tall. She approached Griffith, extending her hand. "You have the strength to change, Griffith. It's not too late to find a path that doesn't lead to destruction." Griffith looked up, a mixture of respect and regret in his eyes. Perhaps I have been blinded by my own ambition," he admitted, struggling to rise. "But I cannot abandon my dream." With the tournament officials making their decision, the crowd erupted in applause, acknowledging Madoka's victory. She had not only defeated Griffith but had also offered a glimmer of hope to a soul lost in darkness. As Griffith was escorted from the arena, he glanced back at Madoka, a newfound respect glimmering in his eyes. "This isn't over," he whispered, a promise echoing in the depths of his heart. Madoka, realizing the weight of their encounter, nodded. "I'll be waiting."